Love Garden with ourselves. Get rid of your little devil. What is going on in our minds? I invite you to a journey inside, to examine what concerns all of us, everyone on planet Earth. There is something that is common in all of us, regardless of where or what culture we were raised in. All of us are searching for happiness. We are chasing it all our lives, and we long for finding it. Yet we are the very ones standing in its way. How do we stop ourselves from being happy? There is a pattern that we have been following for a long time. We socialize and we learn to be in our heads, in our minds. But we spend too much time there. We are all head heavy. And we are in our heads without even noticing that we have automatic thoughts spinning around in us. It's like having a little devil sitting there, putting on 3 different kind of records, on repeat. Always the same records, the same ones keep coming. They are played non-stop. We are convinced that our thoughts are our own, yet if you think about it, everyone has the very same records spinning around in their heads. What records are these? The first record the devil puts on is what if. This record immediately takes us to the future. I immediately stop being present and fail to deal with things that I can actually have an impact on. Besides, the what if thought is often associated with negative emotions. Fear, worry, anxiety, uncertainty. These emotions are instantly accompanied by physical reactions. In milder cases, only physical tension. If we, however, frequently let these records be present and take some space on their own, then fear and anxiety will move into us and lead to physical or even psychiatric symptoms. The devil's next record is only if. Now I can't be happy, only if I had achieved or acquired this or that. Only if I bought my house, passed my exams, established a relationship, or got married. The only if kind of devil is about a constant desire and dissatisfaction too. It also generates emotions such as envy, fear, and jealousy. These negative emotions affect our body too. This record slowly and insidiously buries the joy of life in us, the miracle that helps us cherish the moment in spite of whatever is surrounding us. It hides away everything from us that could be the foundation of our happiness, feeling grateful for what we have. It silently integrates a false perspective in our way of thinking that the key to happiness can only be acquired from the outside, from the material world. The third record is the record of judgment. We judge ourselves and the devil says, "You're not enough. You're not good enough, pretty enough, smart enough or rich enough. You can't do it anyway." Or we can judge another person too. Why don't they do that? Why don't they love me this way or that way? Why don't they behave the way I like? All kinds of labels are attached. Lazy, reckless, liar, untidy, selfish. We are often mad at our children. They are constantly sitting in front of the computer in a virtual world while we are doing the same without actually noticing it. These programs are running in our head on the screen of our mind, and they take us to the past or to the future where we don't have any impact. This is all virtual and we don't even notice it. When the devil puts on his records, we are no longer present. Without realizing it, we are brought back to the past, we have a guilty conscience, we blame ourselves, get angry and mad, judge ourselves or others. First of all, try to become aware if the little devil takes control over you. Catch the little devil if it puts his records on. Think of it as if it isn't you, it's only your mind playing with you. Don't take other people's judgments too seriously. Know that the little devil started playing his records for them too. See through their judgments. What do they want? What do they really wish for? What do they miss? What's in their heart? What kind of need is behind the judgments directed at you? Try to be aware what those records are doing to you if you submit to them, if you let them wake up inside you. What is their real price? What happens in your body? What happens around you? You know what is the strongest antidote for the little devil's control? Come back to the present. Look around. Hold on to your instincts, to what you see, to what you hear, to what you feel. Come back to your body so that you pay attention to what you're feeling right now. For example, how you're breathing, how the air is constantly running in and out of your body. The devil can't control you. Its records don't work if you focus on these, if you just pay attention in silence instead of having automatic thoughts. You can just observe the little devil too. Just watch him. Don't let him take you away. How can you do this? Don't take him too seriously. What he fears the most is that you don't give him credit. You don't pay attention to him. Try to think, of course, it's just a little devil in my mind with the same records. Observe his records, observe your thoughts. See them like the clouds as they come and go, in a constant flow. Recognize him, watch him, and don't take him too seriously. This is the most effective way of taking away his powers. Look around you through your glasses of what am I grateful for. You can go to the past to see all that you have accomplished. You can look outside, see the things you created. But the best is if you stay inside of yourself and you search for the source of happiness there. We learned that we should search for it in the external world. However, everything outside is changing, transforming, and all is temporal. Instead of the outside world, try to shift your attention inwards. I can be grateful for life in itself. The happiness of existence could come from your primal senses, such as hearing the sound of birds singing, your feet touching the ground, or feeling the sun stroking you, the smell of air, or just life pulsing in you. Because the sun shines in us too. Happiness and appreciation doesn't come from the outside, but only from within. We are the source, but this is exactly what the little devil wants to keep hidden from us.